Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Nigel from PowerPackSuccess.com, your number one resource for online business, motivation, as well as self-development. In today's video, I have a very, very special guest here on the channel, Mr. Jacob Rothenberg. He is a Kindle publisher right now that is absolutely making waves in the Kindle publishing universe. He just came off a stretch where he was making $450 per day in Kindle publishing. Now, me and Jacob go way back. I know him from a Mecca Osai's course. Shout out to a Mecca Osai. He's doing amazing things in the Kindle publishing world. I'm gonna drop a link down to his YouTube channel and to his course down below. Some very, very valuable content that you can learn from a Mecca, so shout out to him. And Jacob is just a publisher that has just really just taken off to a completely different level within the last few months. And I just thought it was my duty to bring him here onto the channel so that he can show you some of the things that he does in order to identify profitable keywords, profitable niches. What are some of the profitable niches out there? And what is it that you need to do so that you too can make $450 in a single day. So with that being said, I bring you all the Incredible Hulk himself, Mr. Jacob Rothenberg. All right, so I've got Mr. Jacob Rothenberg here, Kindle publisher who is just having a massive, massive, massive amount of success right now with his books. He's making a lot of money. This guy's hitting home runs, making $450 per day. I mean, man, talk about hitting out the ballpark, Jacob. So tell me, how you feeling today? How's everything going?
Hey, man, thanks for having me on the channel. I'm doing real well. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. You know, everything is, I'm doing pretty good. You know, just got back from the gym. You know, not only is he a great Kindle publisher, everybody, but this guy, if you're trying to have muscles that are bulging out of your shirt, that you want to be like the Incredible Hulk, this is the guy to go to as well. All right, this guy is a monster in the gym, So yeah, Jacob, let's dive right into it. $450 per day. How do you do it? What kind of advice do you have for somebody? Because we're really going to talk about how to scale up your business fast and how to do that. How do you make $450 in a single day? Tell us a little bit about that story.
Hey, so first off, I think it's about nearly exactly 1 year since I started Kindle publishing. In truth, I never really intended to make this my side income at all. Mm-hmm. I started Kindle publishing as a power lifter, doing a blog, and I was reading online that for a traffic source to my website, I could just set up an ebook on Amazon where I could just put up my hyperlink and people would click on it if they checked out my ebook. So did that, and then in a month, I noticed that my Google AdSense earnings weren't doing as well as my Kindle ebooks. Mm-hmm. Even though I wasn't even trying to make books on Kindle publishing. I was aha, I'm making $30 a month, not really doing much of anything, mm-hmm. except reposting my articles on Amazon. And so I kind of went with that. And from there, things snowballed, and man, 12 months later in December, we were at the point where I had this freaking yo-yo book that I had written for $120 by someone else that made me a few days at $450 a pop each day.
Wow.
Crazy. Surreal.
Wow. That's truly some unbelievable stuff. $450 a day. You know, that's the type of numbers right there that could significantly change a lot of people's lives. You know, that could help with car payments, rent, mortgage, bills. You know, and that is some awesome stuff right there. So yeah, all right. So you said you hit a home run with the yo-yo niche, all right, which is
it was a one-hit wonder. That's all.
Yeah. That's interesting though. So how do you identify a niche like that? Do you feel like that was luck, or is there some sort of strategy that you're using to identify these profitable niches? What do you recommend someone does to find a niche that's profitable like that? What do you look for? What are the things that you're looking for?
someone listening to this interview might be like, yo-yos are hella whack. This guy got lucky off one book.
Mm-hmm.
But, if it were luck, it wouldn't be repeatable. And I've had the same success with other books. I mean, I did another book on fidget spinners. I did another book on cryptocurrency on the crypto Ethereum. Did almost just as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a whole plot and purpose to this all.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, with my success, I owe it a lot to keyword research. Meaning I look for what's hot, what's popping, what's viral right now on the internet or in real life in the world. I do some search criteria on like Google Trends, and I find what's hot yet is not too competitive, and I'll publish a book on it. Just some keyword research overall, done well, goes a long way.
Interesting. I like how you said you're using Google Trends right now.
Yeah.
To identify your keywords. What are some of the things that somebody should look for as far as a keyword that kind of makes you say, hey, this is a go. This is something I want to get into for sure. Like what are some of the things that you're looking at as far as maybe BSRs? Are you looking at BSRs of books, and like what are you doing with that type of stuff?
So you obviously know the criteria as well. You know what you're doing. It's no secret.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the bestseller rankings of books that have already been published for that keyword, if there have been books published on it already.
Mm-hmm.
And I look for a BSR more so weighted towards the paperback version of a book than the Kindle ebook. Reason being, for paperbacks, you make more commission per sale, per royalty, than you would with like the Kindle counterpart. Mm-hmm. So like with the freaking yo-yo book that I wrote,
your yo-yos.
Like literally I make a $6.83 commission off of each copy. $6.83 each copy on the paperback. Whereas on the ebook, I make 30 cents. So it's kind of obvious where I'm going to prioritize.
30 cents.
Yeah. I just listed at 99 cents. That's also to help my book get ranked higher. But that's part of the magic. But in any case, yeah, I look for what's doing really well on paperback, and I try to find ways to like beat existing competitors or replicate the success they've had somehow. And it could be like something really simple. Like for that yo-yo book, the next competitor, before I got into space, had like a book on 30 tricks listed at $5.99. I wrote a book with 50 tricks at $5.99. That's all it takes, man. Tricks. So yeah, it did well during the holiday season, and it really did make $450 a day leading up to the Christmas rush.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff right there. Yeah, I mean that's really what it's all about. Definitely I would say when you identify an area in the market that's underserved, like you said, you saw a book that I think you said publishing 25 tricks, so you came out with a book that had 50 tricks. And you took it a notch higher. That's good stuff. So yeah, as far as niches, like you're talking about the yo-yos, that's an obscure niche.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's kind of a hot topic and kind of blew up fast. What about you talked about the cryptocurrencies? Are you really active with that?
Well, with publishing, that was one of my earlier successes. Because, even back in the summer before it got super, super, super hot, it was still getting to be a really known topic overall, right? So I published a book on Bitcoin. That had too many competitors in it, so that was kind of flat. I think I just broke even on that one. But at that time, people didn't really know what Ethereum was. And everyone in the crypto space knows what it is now. But back then, it was still a little bit obscure. And I made some good sales off that, with that being a semi-mainstream book topic.
So yeah, what is the story with Bitcoin? I'm a little bit curious because I know that you are really the expert.
No. I'm not your financial advisor. Don't listen to any recommendations I give you on coins. If you ever check out my channel, like I'm not an expert. I'm just doing my thing, making some money. That's all.
No, I see you. I see you doing some great stuff over there on your channel. Hey, everybody, by the way, watching this right now, check out his channel, Jacob Rothenberg. We're going to drop a link down below. Make sure you check out his channel. The guy has got some great content on there. He's talking about Kindle Publishing and Bitcoins. And, he says he's not a financial advisor, but I think he's secretly working on Wall Street or something right now.
He's getting in trouble. I'm not burning Madoff. But going back to crypto, like what's funny is that in Kindle Publishing, I started the book topics around like June or July. Yeah, July. But I didn't actually invest a single cent in crypto until like Thanksgiving, months later. When my books were already hot and I knew the thing was going to do well. I didn't have the guts to like get into crypto until November. So I guess you could say I was kind of late to the scene. But I wasn't too late to make money.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I'm just going to drop some numbers. I made $9,000 profit in December.
Nice.
I don't even want to really say out loud how much I made in January, but it was over $30,000.
Nice,
you didn't even know that. But yeah, it's sick right now, and like literally as of today, as of the time I'm talking about this, I just filed my own LLC for my blockchain assets, and I think hopefully, God willing, I'm going to quit my day job this year thanks to crypto and just my whole gig. So we'll just see what happens, and I'm going to flow with it.
Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. So are you looking at taking, kind of like leaving the Kindle publishing world and starting to focus more on the cryptocurrencies full time, or are you still looking to scale up the Kindle publishing business?
Ooh, it pains me to answer that one truthfully. Because let's face it, man, cryptocurrency is what's super hot right now. Like the opportunity might not be here forever. I mean, it might last a little while, but with how freaking hot it is, like anyone who just gets into it and knows kind of what they're doing can make so much money. It's sick. So I've actually, what's cool about Kindle Publishing though, is that after you've worked on it for a while, like a whole year, you can just kind of let it sit back and it'll still passively make money for you. Like I haven't worked on the businesses at all this month at all for January. And I projected to be making me around $2,000 this month doing nothing. Like I don't even check my incomes anymore. So it's a nice little business to have. Like, look, I've stated these figures, but I'm living in a condo. Like, I'm not rich. Like, I'm just trying to get my mortgage paid off first. You know?
Oh, you don't gotta be so modest. You're gonna be honest. I know you got the Ferrari parked outside in a lot right now. You know,
Ferrari parked outside, it would get jacked overnight, and like one night. But yeah. So I'm just trying to get by like everyone else, trying to pay my mortgage, and crypto's gonna do it a lot faster than Kindle Publishing, in my opinion.
Of course. Yeah, no, absolutely. Cryptocurrencies, there's definitely some big profit margins that you can make, trading Bitcoins. And I'm not really too familiar with Bitcoin per se, but yeah, just as far as with the Kindle publishing, I know that may take a little bit of a backseat with the profits that you're seeing, right?
For now.
Yeah, of course, but the whole point of Kindle publishing is that you don't have to be active in it. That's the beauty of it. It's a passive income business. So what are you thinking as far as people who may be trying to compete with your books that you have published out there? Like what kind of advice do you have for somebody who's trying to stay on top of maybe some books that are trying to come in and to compete with you? What kind of advice do you have as far as staying on top?
This is a question I'm able to answer really well because I'm stupid and I talk about my keywords on YouTube in public. So I'm already saying like cats on some things that I've talked about, like the yo-yo. And what's cool about competition is that it works really well for the end consumer because there's going to be better and better books on a topic that a customer ends up getting. So if I'm giving out the 50 trick book, this other guy literally came out with the 100 trick book.
Oh, wow.
Now the customer gets a book with 100 tricks as opposed to 50. So it's all good. But it's an ever evolving process. You just got to scope out how you're beating your competitors and how your future ones are beating you. I mean, that's a business. So yeah, just keep working on your existing books. Maybe continue on with like developing an actual brand, have a continuation, a series of a keyword. If it's something that you can sustain as a hot topic, like let's say, forget yo-yos. Let's talk about like meal prep.
Okay.
Make a whole series on that, like meal prep for fasting, meal prep for vegans, meal prep for like women, meal prep for whatever. Like you can make a whole series on that. So that's how you could do something to establish your brand and hopefully like have something long lasting, even while you're away, that can beat out your competitors.
Awesome. Awesome. That's a great answer. I think people can definitely learn from that. There's a lot of power in creating a part. I always tell people, create a part 1, but create a part 2, create part 3, create part 4. You can continue it, and as long as you're building up that email list and you have fans that are looking forward to your new products coming out, you can keep feeding them that content. They'll keep buying it and gobbling it up. Nice, good stuff, man. So, yeah, me and you both had a long night. I know we both just went to the gym. I'm ready to go have some of my gains food. I'm trying to gain some weight. I'm trying to be like you, man. But
yeah, you gotta go to In-N-Out every day. You gotta go to In-N-Out every day. Get 2 double doubles, animal fries, some questionable hormones. I don't know. That's another topic.
No doubt, man. Hey, everybody, make sure you go and check out Jacob Rothenberg's channel, man. I'm gonna drop a link down below. Make sure you check out his channel. He's got some great stuff on there, just about cryptocurrency. He talks about Kindle Publishing. I mean, $450 per day on Kindle. There's a lot to be said about that. So this man right here has a lot of knowledge. And hey, sir, I just want to thank you for taking the time and being on my channel today.
I appreciate you taking the time to interview me. Really do.
All right, sounds good. So we about to go eat some Gains food, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks.